Welcome back to Crossroad, your wide open moto podcast. And we are back to talk about the first Triple Crown out of H-Town, Houston, Texas. But of course, let me get to my co-host. Welcome back, Justin.
What's up? We got a big week coming up. It's Glendale week. It's our local Supercross coming up.
That's right. Justin will be at Glendale. So if you see him walk around in a cross-loaded shirt, go up and hit him in the balls and tell him, say what's up. And then he'll be out here in a few weeks and we'll be at Arlington with our new gear. So come say
$20,
what's
you can
up.
kick me in the nuts.
That's a bargain, dude. I'll give you 40.
Yeah. And then back again, James on a little streak here. What's up, James?
What's going on? Happy to be back once again.
All right. Well, as always, before we jump into what happened at Houston and all the inconsistency that we saw, let's jump into the storylines that were talked about heading into Houston. The biggest one, Austin Forkner has had a hell of a time on this 450, and honestly, I think he should probably stop and get ready for 250 East. But he goes down in press day, looks pretty bad. Looks like he hit his head again. But James, we'll start off with you. Austin Forkner, where do you grade this 450 debut? And with Arlington only a few weeks away, do you think it's time for him to park the 450 and get ready for 250 East, or just continue to ride out this 450?
Dude, his debut on the 450 has not been good. Letter grade, I'd give it, I don't know, a D at best. Not really good, dude. He's been on the ground a lot. He hasn't had any good starts or finishes or qualifying. He just hasn't really seemed to get anything going.
Anything good?
Now that I think about it, there's really nothing good about this start.
No.
Dude. I don't know if it's the Triumph. I don't know if it's him. If I were, I would agree with you, Eric. I think it's time for him to get ready for 250, get back to his roots a little bit. He was pretty good on that Cowie, despite being on the ground a lot. On the Cowie too, he kind of just is around on the ground a lot, but I think he'll have better luck on the 250 East class than whatever he's got going on in 450 right now.
Yeah, and Justin, I mean, they're supposed to kind of get some, development with this Triumph 450 being out there, but I don't think he's really going to do much for these guys. I'm not sure when Jordan Smith is going to come back, but I mean, we'll have our 250 East preview show probably next week, before Arlington, but I don't know. Do you have him as a legit title contender in the East Coast, or no, not really?
No, not really. I mean, he can't even stay healthy now. What makes you think he's going to stay healthy then? He's already banged up and hurt, and normally he checks out before the season ends. To be honest, I completely forgot he was even doing 250 East. But yeah, I mean, if he doesn't do anything, he might be riding beta next year. If they even have a team, they ain't got no riders right now. So
They'll take anyone they can get, dude.
Yeah, for real. Absolutely.
James, you want to go ride?
Yeah, count me in, dude.
You want
I'll send him a.
I'm not fast, but I'm reliable.
Tape.
Yeah. Not fast, but I'm reliable.
Yeah, I'll keep it on 2, I promise.
Hey, look, pro, go slow.
That's right. And then the only other storyline that had in here, the Ghost, he went MIA, but Ty Masterpool, he announced that he was going to line up at Houston, go qualify on his blacked out privateer Yamaha. And to be honest, that's about as far as the hype got. Didn't qualify well, went into the LCQ, wasn't able to make it through the LCQ. Now, for me, I was pretty surprised, Justin, that he didn't qualify. I thought for sure he would at least qualify for the main event with it being a Triple Crown. But yeah, I don't know. The rise and fall of Ty Masterpool, just like that.
I think he just needs to stay outdoors. I mean, screw indoors. I mean, every time he goes outdoors, he killed it. He rides great. He's just not a Supercross guy, it looks like. And I don't know why they picked Houston a Triple Crown to be your first race to show up and try to qualify for the 450 class. I was listening to a Pulp show, and they said there's like 17 champions from 250s that are on the line now. So it's like, you're not even a champion. There's still a bunch of 450 privateers that are still good enough and that have won a bunch of races, possibly in 250 class. And you're just going to try to be top 18 just on time straight out the gate and then hope you do get in an LCQ. I mean, I think they should have just waited and, showed up this week.
Yeah, I'm with you. And I don't know, maybe just because it was the Texas round, that's why he showed up. I don't believe he's going to be in Arizona, but I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up at Arlington. But James, I mean, there's rumors that he's going to be back on Star for outdoors, but Yeah, I don't get this one-off 450
Yeah,
to show up. Maybe he can't build a 250 to go out there and actually compete with these guys,
He
but
did
I
say
mean
that.
it was
yeah.
pretty
I
ugly.
saw a clip of him saying, you need so many extra engines to build the 250 and the parts just to make it competitive to, pistons and interior work and everything. He just said that's why he went 450. But with rumors of him going to Star, dude, it's not a bad luck to come off a factory team last year, then
Hmm.
not even make a main on your first 450 ride. Justin touched on it already. He is a much better outdoor rider, but if you're on a factory team riding Supercross last year, what was that? What was it? He got picked up last year, right, for Cowie?
Yeah,
Or
he
I
was
was
think
it
it
on
was
2
pro
years ago?
circuit.
PC.
Yeah, it was on PC, dude, and to come out now, not even he didn't really come close to making the main even. So yeah, that's a bad look for him. I don't really understand why they just come in and do one race that's not even true privateers don't do that.
Well, and I don't understand what his issue is because Pulp reported that Beta reached out to him to give him a ride. He thought about it for a week and then he turned it down. So it's just
Well,
like
yeah,
why? It's a
looks like a
factory
China
ride.
bike.
Why
Yeah,
wouldn't you take it? Like
get a built bike and some money behind it. That seems like a foolproof idea to me, especially with his showing. I don't know if he thought he was going to do better or what, but
yeah, I mean, and his reputation is just it sounds like they're just really hard to work with, and that's why he keeps getting these rides and losing them. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, it was a complete failure for him to go out there. Honestly, thank God he didn't have any sponsors on his bike because they'd be pretty pissed. Um,
He
but I
should
mean,
have
that's
had
all I have.
he should have
Go
had
ahead.
the Cougar like the Talladega Nights. I sent that
dude, I
video of the
saw I
grass
Yeah,
saw
that
racing.
a
was
picture of him
Dude,
prime
showing up with a
opportunity,
wrapped
and
bike with that.
that
he
would have
couldn't
been
even
so
do that
sick.
right. Yeah, couldn't even get that done.
He pulled the card
Um,
out of the Josh Hills book, the all black Cowie, but or no all
yeah,
black KTM. I mean, but all black graphics, no sponsors, and at least Josh Hill makes the main.
yeah, no, exactly. Those are the only storylines that I have. Did you guys have anything else before we jump into this Houston track?
No.
Nothing that I can think of right now.
All right, Justin. So we'll start off with you. What did you think overall of this Houston track layout?
I thought it was gonna race a lot better than it actually did. I think it kind of was almost a little basic, like it was just a 3-3-3 everywhere. And then like
Hmm.
if you didn't get that three, you were screwed. You were just double, 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 and it was significantly slower. There was no way to change up the rhythms really. So I don't think it raced as well as I thought it was going to after looking at the track map, last week.
Yeah, and James, we talked about this, pretty early in the night. The first two races were kind of, lame, but I mean, until this track broke down, there was no separation. It was total start cross. Whoever got, the start, they basically kind of checked out. But yeah, what was your overall thoughts of this Houston track?
Yeah, similar to Justin. I thought it was going to race a lot better. I thought there was going to be a lot of different lines to take, for every round. They started taking some different lines toward the third moto. People were doing different triple ins or
Hmm.
triple outs, but it really took until that third moto to get some of those lines broken in or jumps broken down. I don't know what it was, but I thought it was just okay as a track.
Yeah, and I mean, it was like high 40 lap times, which I actually think I heard that Chase Sexton had the fastest lap time of the day, even throughout qualifying in that first race. So just kind of shows you how fast it was. And it seemed like they prepped everything except the corners. But I mean, we'll talk about Cooper Webb. I mean, it was tailor made for him. But yeah, honestly, the racing got better as the night went on. But yeah, it didn't really give us much to watch. I mean, the whoop section looked like it was fairly easy for those guys to kind of blitz through, even coming out of like a flat corner. But yeah, I'm with you guys. I mean, it seemed like everyone was doing the same rhythms, and yeah, if you messed it up once, it took away all your momentum. There was really no other lines that you could do if you messed up the main line, which is weird. I mean, usually they can find another way to triple out or something if
Yeah,
they mess
that's
something
how they
up.
get the competitive advantage. Sometimes they find a different triple in the middle of the pack or whatever. But this was one way or the other, and that was one was significantly faster. You guys think that sand that they put on press day made any difference for like moisture or anything?
It
I mean,
probably
it looked
so
like
just
it.
yeah, it
Yeah, I
looked
thought
like
so
it broke
too.
down. It probably didn't keep it as slick or
You definitely
He
couldn't
could have
tell
been.
it was there by the time the racing came around.
Yeah,
Like
for
press day,
sure.
we were like, "What is this?" It's like a
What?
blanket of
Yeah.
sand out there. And then by the night show, you really couldn't tell. I mean, the dirt looked pretty awesome though. It
Yeah,
looked
I thought it
pretty
looked
I
pretty
thought it
good
looked
too.
good.
legit and tacky. So yeah, I mean, that was definitely something kind of interesting. But shit, I mean, it worked. So maybe they need to do it a few other rounds. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's really all I have about this track. There wasn't really anything special that kind of stood out. Everything was fairly basic. I have noticed that some of the talk around is that they're kind of filling in the gaps a little bit in some of these rhythms. I think Ricky Carmichael called it like a banana shape. How they're not going
Yeah.
all the way down the transitions, and some of the riders are claiming that it sucks because it's hard to get lift off of it. But I mean, they're just kind of throwing a couple of things a little bit different at these tracks, maybe to make them a little bit different from what they've been in the past. But I mean, anything else from you guys as far as what this track played
Bring the
out to be?
Dragons back.
Yeah. That would
Yeah,
be sick.
and I think the whoop section was longer, wasn't it? At least 10 whoops. It
I
seemed
think it
like it
was
was
At
longer.
least,
10.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was quite a bit.
Yeah, so longer whoop section, but from what I heard, those that did the track walk said that they were relatively easy. I mean, we'll talk about Deegan and his interaction with Kitchen, but he literally, brake checked him at the beginning of the whoops and still kind of came
Still
through him.
blasted through him, dude, like
Yeah,
nothing.
so that was kind of a
Oh,
telling sign there.
poor kitchen.
Oh, we'll get to him. Well, all right, let's jump into SMX next. I mean, kind of rare, but they had back-to-back rounds of the SMX next. Um, the next one's not going to be for a little bit, but I mean, the biggest storyline heading into it was no Caden Minear. He won last week at A2. He had a weird crash in qualifying, and that was it. So we didn't have him right out of the gate. But Dudney ends up stepping up, winning, which honestly, I think he's probably the best out of this group here. Even in A2, I
Yep.
thought that if he had a better
Yep.
start, he's probably going to come through. But now the talk is, James, that, Dudney looks good. Should he make that move to 250 East, or should he stay with SMX next and continue to try to get some more of these wins?
I think he keeps. I don't think he has the speed like Deegan had to jump right into, the main show years ago. I think he should kind of hang on with this SMX, maybe get that SMX next title, get a feel for these big Supercross tracks, and then if Deegan's jumping up to 450 next year, they're gonna have an open spot on Star, and I think he could be the shoe in there for whichever coast they don't have Cole Davies racing on.
Yeah. And Justin, over to you. I see you shaking your head. You think same thing. He needs to stay with the SMX next?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's only 16 too. He's only been on a 250 for like a year and a half or something like that. He's technically a B rider, so he's not even their A class guys, which Gordon and Minear are. So
Yeah.
he's younger than those two. I mean, and he's proven he's fast. I mean, even at Loretta's, he was crazy quick. He just got bad starts or a first turn crash. So I think he should just stay, hold it out. But the question is, next year they jump up to 18 years and older to race Supercross. So does he just jump in, maybe do East Coast this year and then go outdoors fully and then, maybe he does SMX next year? I mean, who knows?
Yeah, I think he'll definitely be outdoors. I mean, he had no,
Mm-hmm.
that was Minear that had the debut last year that was like sixth, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But yeah, I
Unadilla, I think
mean,
he was running top 10.
yeah, but I mean, Minear, Dudney, he's definitely fast. That's for damn sure. Kid's got some speed, but I'm with you guys. I don't think it's, any business to jump up and go run into 250 East. 250 East is going to be pretty stacked too. And
Yeah.
his starts haven't been, necessarily great in the SMX next category. So
Dudney
yeah,
was
I don't
last
know.
year at Unadilla. He went
Yeah.
seven. He went
Oh,
seven. He went 7:13. That's insane.
so maybe that's who it was. Was it not Minear that was there
It
then?
was Dudney was there. I'm trying to see right now if Minear was there. I'm thinking Minear was maybe a weekend later or something, or maybe he didn't even race. Because then
I don't think so.
it shows Dudney got 14th at Budds Creek the weekend after that. He went 17:13. So yeah, I don't know if Minear even.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Oh, he did. He did Thunder Valley and High Point.
Oh,
He
okay.
got 16th and 18th overall.
Yeah, so it was Dudney that had that really
Yeah.
solid debut in that first moto. So yeah, I mean the kid risked, but yeah, I mean if he's that young, no reason to rush, rush into everything. I mean, look at Deegan; he was a much higher prospect than Dudney was, and his first go at 250 East wasn't necessarily great. So yeah, I mean, stick around, finish out this season, go race some outdoors, and then see what you can do, heading into next season. And then Justin, you kind of touched up on it. Gordon, to me, I feel like he's taking a step back. I mean, when he was on the Kawasaki, he was kind of the head guy over there, but honestly, he hasn't really done much in this SMX Next. And I thought that he was going to be someone that's going to be battling for wins, but he honestly hasn't really been close since he got onto that star bike.
Yeah, I think he got hurt and he was out for a while, so I wonder how much time he's out on the bike. But yeah, I definitely would expect him to be winning these or, fastest qualifier like he was, a year ago. And even speaking about Cowie, where's Enzo Temmerman? I mean, I
Yeah.
was interested to see if he
Well,
would be
remember
here
he
this
broke.
year.
He got
Oh
hurt. He
yeah, he
had that
broke his
nasty
back or
crash
whatever. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about
or his
that.
femur. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. So yeah, I forgot he broke it again like third day riding. But yeah, Gordon is definitely a step back. I mean, from what he was last year to compared to this year. So I mean,
Yeah.
results don't lie. So hopefully he can turn it around. And um, I mean, yeah, I don't think they're gonna put him East Coast. He's got to stay down. So it's just more
Yeah.
SMX rounds.
Yeah. And then James, the other name that stood out, big name was Way. I mean, the kid he looks good. I mean, he's relatively
Yeah.
young until he hit the deck, but I mean, this kid can keep it on two wheels. His starts look good. He's hitting some of the bigger rhythms
Oh, he
for how young
glitched.
he is. But yeah, I mean, Wade's another one that stood out to me.
Yeah, dude, Way is good. He gets those good starts, and I don't know those the junior kids on the Cowies are always good. Who was it? Drew Adams came up on the
Yeah.
Cowie. He was a ripper in next, and they got a good team. And Vince Away, dude, yeah, he looks strong as hell. So he's a contender for sure.
Yeah. Anything else SMX Next that stood out to you before we get into this 250 snoozer of a weekend?
The Triumph, the Triumph guy, Deacon Deno.
Deacon
I mean,
Deno,
that was
yeah.
kind of a surprise of him running up there. I mean, he was kind of the highly touted guy coming out of Loretta's, and Triumph signed him, and I don't think he did very well at Mini O's, I don't believe.
Mm-mm.
So
We're not even at
the fact to
A2.
see
He
him in
didn't really do
Supercross
good.
doing pretty good and running second. So yeah, just him. I think that was a shocker and good ride by him.
Yeah, he was another one that was sending, all the big triples and everything like that. So yeah, definitely impressive and good bounce back from A2 because I don't think he did very good at A2. I think he was like seventh or eighth. Um, so yeah. Well, all right, let's jump into this 250 class. Like I said, I mean, to me, it was kind of a bit of a snoozer night, but James, we'll start off with you. I mean, Deegan goes out and sweeps. I don't know when the last sweep happened in 250 class, or honestly, if there has been a sweep in the 250 class. But I mean, he kind of showed us a little bit of everything. He showed that he could get the start and checked out. He showed that he could hunt down Kitchen and get the win. But I don't know. My question to you is, I mean, if Deegan stays up, do you see him losing again on this 250? Like, I mean, he's looked
No,
pretty
dude,
damn impressive as of late.
he's is like you said, he can do anything. He came from mid pack one. He gets the starts. He can do it all. He's cleared the fastest guy by a mile. If he's not getting taken out or crashing, he's winning every race.
Yeah, and then Justin, same question, over to you. I mean, this was the jump that we were expecting Deegan to have at A1. Took him a little bit, but I mean, he's 3 for 3 in overalls, and he's won the last, what is it, 5 or 6 motos straight. I mean, he seems pretty untouchable right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is what everyone wanted to see before he went to 450 class, like he said. I mean, everyone was expecting Deegan to take that next step up. Everyone was kind of thinking, why are you even doing 250 again? But they're all about marketing, running that number one. There's a lot of money that comes with running that one. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he's been putting it together. And like you said, if he doesn't crash or get taken out, he's winning. And he's already got a 19-point lead already. And there's what,
Yep.
5 rounds left. I mean, there's Seattle, Glendale. I think what, 2 or 3 maybe after that. So
Yeah,
East
Salt
West
Lake.
shootout. So I mean, yeah, he's got this locked up unless he has a bike issue. Who knows? We might be having a snow fest in Seattle. So they better put some heaters on those bikes because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Dude, he came out in Houston in like a parka with goggles over his hood. Like it wasn't that cold, man.
Dude, his fucking after that San Diego race or whatever, and he posted that TikTok of he's like when everyone's ego or he did something to send him
Mm-hmm.
off, dude. It was just like
Yeah.
the most
Yeah.
douchebag TikTok, dude, you can fucking see. You're like, this guy's
But
from
then
the Inland Empire.
he makes that comment on the podium. Oh, I was out riding 70% all
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Or Levi, who? Who?
Who? Yeah.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
a shit talker, dude. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh
And
yeah. It won't.
Kitchen just freaking sat and ate it too at the press conference. He's like, I mean, what do you want me to say, dude? He kicked my ass. Like, I mean, he's obviously the best guy out there. What do you want me to say? Obviously, I can't beat
Oh
him. I
yeah.
mean, yeah, we'll get onto that, but
Yeah, we'll get the kitchen next. But honestly, I think Deegan racing 250 was the best move. If Deegan would have had this season last year, no question. I think he would have been on the 450. But I mean, Supercross hasn't been, that great compared to his moto. But honestly, how he's riding Supercross now is damn near close to how he's looked in outdoors. I mean, I think Kitchen by far was the fastest competitor that he's faced all year, even on the East Coast series. I mean, we'll see what Davies looks like, but I mean, this is the domination that we were looking for. And I mean, I thought I saw something that it seems like him riding a 450 on the East Coast rounds is kind of out of the picture, even if he does wrap it up, which kind of sucks. But I get it. I
I
mean,
was gonna ask that.
I
they're
would
gonna
like
go
to see. They
full force
should,
for
dude.
this outdoor debut. They know that that's his elite skill is going to be outdoors, and they want him to go out there and contending for moto
that
wins
him
right out
versus
of the
Jet
gate.
storyline is going to be huge.
He needs to go to
Yeah.
Daytona. He needs to go race Daytona on the 450.
Yeah, that would be
That'd
cool.
be sick.
That'd be sick,
I
dude.
thought-
race,
I
dude.
could see him
Daytona.
show up and win. I mean, the 450 at a Daytona. I mean, how it's almost most outdoor
Well,
like
dude, RJ
Supercross you're
did
gonna
it.
get.
RJ
Yeah,
showed.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
He won a
just
heat
rode that one
race.
race in the 450? Yeah, and he
Yeah.
won a heat. Like, why not? Who can? Like,
I don't know
just
why,
go
but
do
I thought
it.
I saw that Daytona was an East-West shootout. If not,
Is
they
it?
should make Daytona an East-West shootout every time.
or a triple crown.
Triple crown on Daytona would be crazy.
Yeah,
Dude,
that would be
that'd
one.
be
That track would be
sick.
hammered.
That's what we
It'd
want to
be
see,
gnarly.
though.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought I saw that Daytona was
Let
an
me
East-West
look.
shootout this year. I could be wrong, but I mean that would be sick.
I
But
didn't think it was for some reason.
I don't see them throwing him out there on the 450 East and him risk getting hurt with all the momentum for outdoors. I think they want to go to outdoors and they want to come out fucking swinging.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Just come out and be the best guy there.
Yeah. But James, while Justin's looking it up, let's talk about Kitchen. I mean, this was his opportunity to show that he had something from Deegan. I think it was race 2 that he ended up getting the lead, leading some laps, put a gap, but Deegan was able to come up and get him. He tried to make some stupid pass in race number 3, but I mean, yeah, I think this was pretty clear as day that Kitchen, he just doesn't have anything for him.
East
I think
only.
it was a decent ride for Kitchen based off what he's done all season. But in terms of what he's got against Deegan, dude, he's got nothing. He's he had to jump on him. He fell for the fucking high burn block pass.
Mhm.
And luckily he kept it up. I didn't think he was gonna. He almost got kind of cross-eyed in there, but it's the same. He's got to know that's coming. Anstey should have known that. Everyone that knows Deegan's behind him, you can't take the high line. So I think he's trying to do anything he can to get some kind of speed against Deegan, but he just doesn't have it. No matter what he does, this was his chance, and he couldn't do it.
Yeah, and Justin, to James' point, I mean, Kitchen goes 2-2-3. I mean, best he's looked all year, gets good starts, leads some laps, but damn, did Deegan make him look like a little bitch?
A little
to be
bitch,
honest,
yeah.
man. I mean, that he had everything for him, and Deegan, it's short sprint races, passed him, and then checked out, and you're just like, damn, maybe Kitchen is not at the level that we thought he was.
Yeah, Deegan made him look like a little bitch, like you said. I mean, he just blew right by him, playing the mind games. I mean, but we all knew Deegan was gonna talk to shit. I mean, I don't think there's a day that goes by that he doesn't talk shit. So, but yeah, Kitchen finally made it through a first corner 3 times in one night, so that's good to see. But like you said, still nothing to compete with Deegan. I mean,
And he got finger
what
banged
else?
twice.
Twice,
Yeah,
dude.
finger
back to
bang.
back, dude.
Yeah. Seems
Yeah,
gonna
and then he
start
made
getting
that.
fisted.
he tried to make that pass on Deegan, and Deegan just fucking parked him going into the whoops. And
Yeah, he's like, "What the fuck was this,
yeah,
dude?"
yeah,
Well, the fact that like the last one, Deegan almost stopped on the fucking track, dude, before he hit the finish
yeah,
line, dude. He like stopped,
Yeah,
looked at
dude.
him, and then I'm like, "Oh my god, you cannot be letting him do that."
Yeah, dude. He got
yeah,
punked.
But
yeah.
then,
That was
SMX or SMX or comes around or one of these rounds, Kitchen's gonna find him on an inside and fucking take him out. And he's like,
probably yeah,
fuck your championship again, dude. You ain't going back to back on the West Coast, bitch."
yeah. I would not put it past Kitchen for sure, but Kitchen's probably going to take himself out at the same
Yeah,
time too.
he's got to
He's
make it
already
through the
out of his
first turn to
title.
be able
He's
to do
already
that.
he's already
Yeah,
out of his title.
exactly.
It don't matter.
Yeah, that too. All right, another name that I had put down here, Maximus Volan. He ends up getting a fourth, 5.46. I mean, he was super consistent. I think he actually led a couple laps as well.
Yeah,
But
dude, he looks good.
yeah, but James, I mean, he looks good. I mean, with the way Anstey, Deegan, McAdoo is riding, I wouldn't be surprised if Volan puts it on the box on a West. I don't know about a shootout, but I think a West Coast round. I would not be surprised with Volan. I think he's picking up some steam here.
Yeah, I agree, man. He's been what, fifth, sixth consecutively every round. He's been up there. With how he rode this week, he showed he's got the speed too. He did lead some laps, like you said. If Kitchen goes down like he normally does, that's putting Voland on the box at least
Hmm.
one race.
Yeah.
He was battling up there with everyone. McAdoo has been pretty consistent, but he's also known to be inconsistent. So he gets two PC guys down. Voland's got a fat chance at getting or a good shot at getting onto the box.
Yeah, we've seen some inconsistency with Anstey. I'll get to him next, and then with Moseman as well. But Justin, what do you think? Do you think Volan has a legitimate shot at getting at the podium at one of these?
I think he definitely could. I mean, he won a heat race. I don't see why he couldn't, stay out front and possibly get a podium. I mean, like you said, he led some laps, so that's cool. I mean, I think this whole club team, I think they're kind of taking almost like a next step up. Volan, Yoder's
Great
riding
starts.
really well. Yeah, I mean, I think the bike's definitely taking a step up too because they're competing, like you said, at the starts. I'm excited to see what the East Coast possibly with Shock, what he can do. Last year he was a podium guy at the end, so. I think Volan definitely can get up on the box because you never know, like what he said, what Kitchen and McAdoo can do. They can get good starts, or they could be 19th, 20th off the start or
Or
dead.
they could be on the ground.
So, yeah. So, and then you never know what Anstey. Anstey hasn't been riding well, so they're definitely wide open, and I could see Volan being on at least one of the podiums for the West round.
Yeah, so let's talk about Anstey. I mean, ever since he entered the danger zone, he really hasn't recovered. It was a tough race at A2, and then going this weekend, I mean, he goes 10.62, sixth overall. I mean, we had this guy as a potential title contender, but James, I mean, he's basically already out of it. He really lost some steam.
Yeah, dude, he's been super inconsistent and just isn't making it happen. As one of our favorites from when we started, it's his chance is done.
Yeah, and like just I don't know what happened to his starts. I mean, A1, great start. San Diego, great start, but since then he hasn't done anything. And man, he's just been quiet. He hasn't shown any kind of speed or nothing to come through the pack. I mean, he gets second in the last moto, but I don't know. I mean, Deegan was already kind of gone, but I'm just really surprised at the fallout that Nancy has had these last two rounds.
Yeah, the Scows just can't handle the danger zone. No, I mean, it just, yeah, like you said, he's just kind of slightly gone downhill almost every single week. You can't be a title contender doing that. I mean, maybe the World Supercross is, maybe he's burnt out. Maybe he's, lacking a little bit. His body's tired, something, but something's up ever since Deegan, kind of put him on the ground. He hasn't been the same. So we'll see what happens this week in Glendale. We got a super long start.
Yeah. All right. Before we get into the good, the bad, and the ugly, that's everything that I had written down. What else stood out to you guys as far as this 250 class goes?
Another Yoder, decent ride,
Yeah.
877, and then also Parker Ross, who's finally starting to turn it up,
Yeah.
989. We'll see what he can do in Glendale, but I mean, I'm looking at this. Yamaha is fucking flooding these top tens and these fucking title fights. So, Blue Crew's holding strong.
Yeah, another rider that kind of has taken a step back from the early hype is Ryder D. I mean, he was a great starter too, and you think a Triple Crown he'd
Yeah.
have at least one good start, but
He went
Yeah.
I mean, rough night
655,
for him too. Yeah, like he was pretty non-existent as
but
well.
still
I thought for sure he'd be a consistent podium guy.
a fifth from Ryder, though. I mean, I didn't think he's going to be a consistent podium guy. I could see him getting a couple more after, a
No,
first
this is kind
round.
of where I was thinking he was going to be.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
I'm like, for
didn't
him
he
being fifth, I'm
podium
still
Anaheim
happy.
and San Diego? I mean, he started all both rounds, but of course, Kitchen had issues in both rounds. Anstey had an issue, so he definitely got some help. But yeah, I mean, not the jump that people were thinking he was going to have. And I know I had him as taking a step back, and I mean, as of these last two rounds, he really has. But James, what else stood out to you with this 250 class?
I mean, we kind of touched on everything. I liked what I saw from Voland and Yoder. Club MX has been doing real good this season, but everything else we kind of touched on that I really was catching my eye.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into the good, the bad, and the ugly of this 250 class. Starting off with the good. I'll kick us off. Deegan is the easy choice, so I just went with Maximus Bolin. I think he's really kind of catching some strides. I think he's getting his confidence, getting some great starts, and I have him getting on a podium here soon. Who knows? Maybe as soon as this weekend. I believe I heard that those guys are in Arizona right now. So I would not be surprised if we do see Bolin get on that podium spot. But James, who'd you got as your good performance from the weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you on Volan, Eric. He's been riding real good. Every round consistent, non-factory guy. He got the best ride for me. Kitchen did good compared to how he's been doing in previous weeks, but this is how we're anticipating Kitchen to do. So it was a
Yeah.
good ride, but this is how he should ride. I guess you could say. So yeah, I'm going Volan as well.
Yeah, Bolin's still rocking that handbrake too, which is insane. So
Gnarly,
he's
dude.
shredding with
Dude,
that thing.
did you see the slow-mo video of him coming across the start, coming to that corner with him doing both at the same time?
Uh-uh.
Dude, it's
That's a trip.
gnarly.
I have
Like
to see that.
watching, yeah, I don't know
I know. I
how.
gotta
I'm
see
gonna have to
that for
find
sure.
it, but it was like you could see it zoomed in and like he's squeezing in the outside for the brake, and then he's also pulling the clutch in. I'm like, fuck, dude, that'd be trippy. I'd just be pulling them both in full time, full gas
For
in.
real.
Oh, dude, I'd be looping that thing, dude.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough for sure. Justin, who you got for your good performance?
I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go with Parker Ross. His second top 10 overall in a row. I think we kind of, after what Parker did on the SLR last year, I think a lot of us kind of had some high hopes, and to see him on that Bar X Yamaha get two top 10s in a row, and the fact that this was a triple crown and he was 989 every single main, I think he deserves it. I mean, I want to see him up higher than that, but top 10's good.
I think again Parker Ross and Lux Turner mixed up because you were high on Lux Turner coming into the
I
season.
was, but I was like Parker Ross last year.
Just
So
trying to
Yeah.
get
I'm
with the sister.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, dude, I couldn't fucking stand her, dude. She's getting dropped off in the fucking desert.
I hope
I'm
we run
telling the
into her
waiter,
in the pits in Texas. I'll have to get a picture with her.
Dude, yeah.
yeah,
After
hey,
after
la,
tailgating all day,
la,
Justin's gonna have some
la,
crazy shit to say.
yeah, hey,
Yeah.
Lala's number one fan.
All right. Good. A little bit of a change up there. I like it. Obviously, Deegan, look good, perfection, but that's the easy way out. All right, Justin. This is where it's going to get interesting, the bad and the ugly. But who do you have as your bad performance from the weekend?
Jeez, that's tough because there's a lot of just kind of consistent, whatever. Bad. Jeez, that's kind of tough. I'm looking at the results. Fuck, dude. I guess I'm just gonna have to give it to Mosman. Not that it was
Yeah.
really ugly, but that crash in that second moto definitely put a damper in his night. He had a fourth that first one, which I think is kind of where we expect him a little bit, that top 5 podium range. And then that 14th really killed any chance of him getting onto the box.
Is Mosiman still second in the points?
No, I think he is
Or is it McAdoo?
third. It is Deegan, Anstey, Mosman, Ryder D. So
Anstey's
Anstey,
still in
Mosman,
second?
he's
Yeah,
got
he's got a
74,
point on Moseman
and then
and 2
Mosman has
points
a
on Ryder
point.
D.
Yeah, Ryder D's at 72. So Ryder D could finish second in the points this year. And I wouldn't be
That would be
shocked with the way
interesting.
everything's looking. With the way everything's
Yeah,
looking, if Anstey keeps riding like this and going downhill, and Mosman, who knows, he may cartwheel any moment during qualifying or a race.
Yeah, I forgot McAdoo had that DNF. Kitchen, I think he already had a DNF too. So yeah, I mean, honestly, that might be something looking into Glendale if you want something to spice up the series a little bit. See those guys battling for second overall. But yeah, I get that for Mosiman. I mean, he's been really consistent, and then he kind of falls back to the Mosiman that he's always been. So we'll see if he can bounce back. James, who do you got for your bad performance?
I'm going to Anstey. We kind of touched on it already. He started out real strong. He had the hype around him. What was it, the first moto he crashed in? Or
Yeah, I think it was
yeah,
that
he
first
crashed in
turn
then
or
one. Yeah,
second turn or
first
something like
Yeah.
turn.
that.
Or yeah, right in the beginning. And then I think he got a bad start in 2. And
Which
then
that
he came
crash
in second.
was
Oh,
all him.
yeah,
Like if I
100%.
Yeah.
remember, I
Dude, that
think he
was
just washed the front and that was it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled the full kitchen on that one.
That's a
Um,
Sexton.
Yeah, or a Sexton. Yeah, you could go kind of either way on that. He's
Counties.
still kind of Anstey saved it. And he came in second in that third moto, but he's been kind of consistently getting this. What he come in 6 overall. He's kind of been taking
Yep.
his seat back the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm get ugly for Anstey with how hot he came out.
Yeah, fifth,
Yeah,
sixth,
you make a
sixth.
good point. I forget San Diego. He did end up, fifth, with
Fifth or
that takedown
sixth,
as well.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's three rounds in a row with him being top, fifth or worse, which is definitely not where he should be. So yeah, I like that. With me, I went a little bit different. I put Kitchen. His results aside, I mean, it was a bad weekend for him. I mean, he had the opportunity to show that he had the speed to run up front and beat Deegan, had a lead on him, and Deegan took it away from him. And the Kitchen really had nothing for him. So honestly, if I'm Kitchen leaving Houston, I'm like, fuck, I got nothing for this kid. I thought it was good with the
Yeah,
qualifying
dude.
time, but he straight up beat my ass in front of everyone 3 times, and he couldn't do anything about it. So I got Kitchen as my bad performer. Sure, he got second overall, but that doesn't matter when he's already 25 points back.
Yeah.
More
Like
than
sorry, a
that.
little too late there.
He's like
Yeah, a
30.
little too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should
So a
have been
little too
doing this since
late.
A1.
Exactly. So I mean, cool, but I mean, it was Deegan made it very clear that you're nowhere near his
Nothing.
talent level right
Yeah.
now.
You're his bitch.
Yeah.
For real.
All right. This was a tough one, but who you got for ugly, James?
I got Moseman ugly. Um, he's been real consistent, real good. We've been talking him up a lot these last few weeks. He came in fourth in that first moto, which is pretty good for a triple crown. He had some more room to improve there, but then he took that crash in the second and wound up, I think, 14th or 15th. Was really puts a damper on the night only in the second moto. And in that third moto, he kind of just got mid pack and kind of just not a great start, kind of just rolled around, got mid, and that was it. He didn't really press to get any salvage any points. And, we've been seeing better out of him this whole season.
Okay, I like it. My ugly, I put Max Anstey. This is 3, in my opinion, bad rounds back to back.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to be a great starter. He went on and on about San Diego. Oh, well, my starts are great. He's going to see me up front again. We had a triple crown, 3 starts. He really didn't play a fucking factor. I mean, he got second in the third race, but honestly, I don't really remember seeing him. And I mean, ever since the incident in San Diego, he hasn't bounced back. And this was an opportunity for him to really kind of gain some momentum back. And he didn't. I mean, 10-6-2, pretty rough for Anstey. So I give it ugly. Yeah, I mean, he's just really lost all this WSX momentum that he had carried in. Justin, over to you.
Yeah, my ugly is Yancey as well. I mean, if you want to be a championship contender, you
Ooh.
can't be getting bad starts like he has. And I was high on him coming into the year. I thought coming off, like you said, that World Supercross, thought he was going to be ready to go. A1, he showed it, and then since then he hasn't been able to back it up. 5.66 the last 3 races as overalls. It's just not good enough if you want to win a title, especially against Deegan. Once Deegan gets that confidence, everyone's fucked, and he's there and he's off to the running.
Yeah, I feel like Justin just waits to hear our arguments and then he picks from the
He
two.
starts to switch.
No, dude. When I pick it, dude, fucking James is always picking my fucking shit.
I don't know, dude. It goes back and forth. I don't know.
I don't know. Just flip flops every time. Whoever gets to pick
Let
first,
me
I
see your
guess,
notes. Let
dude.
me see your
Fuck.
notes, Justin. We know you don't
Yeah,
take any notes.
fuck. Yeah, I mean, this brain just right here, dude, fucking brilliant. Let me tell you.
Photographic memory over there.
I don't know. Triple Crown, dude. I
Yeah,
had to take some notes. I was like, what the
Oh
fuck
yeah.
happened?
dude, I was
Yeah.
so drunk. I had to
Especially with
watch.
how
I had to watch
boring
it
it was. I
again.
feel like I watched the same
It
race
was like
3 times.
nothing that memorable. I watched the highlights, I think, yesterday, and it was just like nothing. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this is a waste of time.
Yeah, 250
Well,
was kind of
all
gay,
right.
honestly.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's it for the 250. Let's jump over into the 450, where inconsistency was really the story of the night. Starting off with Cooper Webb, this was interesting. So, Webb ends up getting the win, but from what I heard, this was the highest points total for a Triple Crown since they've been running it for someone to win. I think he finished with like 11, I think is what it was, or something along those lines. So really, really high points. I mean, this track was tailor made for Webb as it broke down. He got better, but James, I'll start off with you. With if you're Cooper Webb, are you leaving Houston as in hell yeah, I'm ready, I'm back in this groove, or does a Triple Crown win still just not do it for you? We need to see it in a full blown main event for Cooper Webb.
Dude, I think Cooper Webb, he's coming out hot after this weekend. This is kind of what he does. He won Arlington last year, and
Mm-hmm.
so he kind of starts off a little slow. Last season he didn't start off too slow, but I feel like this is what Cooper Webb does. He gets one win under his belt by being consistent at a Triple Crown. He did pretty good at Glendale last year. I don't remember if he won or not, but he was pretty consistent
Mm-mm.
there too. And then he kind of
Yeah.
just keeps carrying momentum, and then by the end of those East Coast rounds, like holy shit, is Cooper Webb a contender for the title? Kind of what happened last year. So yeah, I think Cooper Webb's coming out hot this year, and I liked what I saw from him. He's a Triple Crown guy, and this track was kind of catered for him exactly with the conditions. But I think this is the kind of what he needed to get out of that slump that he's kind of had the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, he's definitely the beneficiary from this weekend. I mean, we'll talk about Hunter and Tomac, their struggles, Sexton, his struggles as well. Webb has always owned Roxon on every level, so that was never a debate. But yeah, I mean, you
Fuck
touched
his
up on it.
bitch.
Now we're heading to Glendale. Cooper Webb's maybe won the worst round, so we'll see what kind of momentum um, this brings over to him. But to me, I don't really take much from the Triple Crowns. It's great that he got the win, but I do think when you only have one start that you have to make it count, which his starts haven't been great. I still
Yeah.
think he's still gotta get that full main event win. And as every year, I'm sure we're gonna have some injuries and things like that. That's gonna make this, pack, thin out right now. We really have a top five, but Webb seems to be the most durable. But Justin, I don't know. How much do you take from Cooper Webb's win out of Triple Crown?
I mean, Webb seems like he's kind of been the dog the last, year and a half on these Triple Crowns. I mean, James called it last
Yeah.
week. He called Webb to win. And, at first I thought it was Kenny's night, the way it started out with, but then Webb just kind of does this consistent thing and he's always there and he just capitalizes it. And then when he needs to, he does exactly what he needs to win. So, like I said, it's kind of hard to take off of for a Triple Crown because it's his first really good ride of the year. If you look at the way his results have been, so I
It
think you need to
wasn't
see
even
him do
that
this a
good.
couple
He
more
didn't win a
times.
race.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
are,
well, he's
what were his
consistent. I mean,
scores?
4, 2, 3.
So I mean, not terrible, but I mean in
Yeah.
most Triple Crowns, that probably gets him a third. If Tomac
Yeah,
doesn't
and
crash, if
Yeah,
Hunter doesn't
second or
crash, they're
third.
probably
Yeah,
1-2, and he's probably sitting third. So
yeah. I think.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I think
he
Tomac
rode
wins 3-1-1.
consistent,
Yeah, which
right?
sometimes you just got to be
Um,
consistent and survive.
I mean, his
yeah,
last Moto 3, he cased the finish line and rode off the track, and
that
it
was
wasn't
gnarly.
like 10th or something, and then he
Yeah,
still came back and rode third. So he rode a pretty good ride, but he didn't win. So,
yeah.
like you said, Eric, that's a traditional non-crashing, whatever nonsense else happens, Triple Crown. That's not a win.
If
But
it's
you
not,
tell me with the way he was
if that's
riding
a
that
typical
third
main
moto,
event,
if
I don't
there's
think he
20
wins it.
minutes, the way he was riding that
Yeah.
third moto, 20 minutes, you think he wins? I
I
mean, like you
mean,
said, he cased
Tomac
that and
won
came
by
all the way
what?
up.
Yeah, but Tomac
That's
won
true.
by
Yeah, he
what?
was
5
gone.
seconds. So no,
Yeah,
honestly, I
Tomac
don't
was
think
out,
he
dude. He was
does.
on a heater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
won by
I mean, we'll
7 seconds.
see,
Yeah, it's
but
quite a bit.
I just have a really hard time seeing Cooper Webb win as long as Sexton, Hunter, Tomac are all healthy, because all three of those guys have more speed than him.
Sounds
You
like
look
you're
at
believing a
last
little
year,
bit
he
of
won
Hunter
a
Yeah.
lot
hype.
when it only came down to him and Sexton. Sexton's kind of a head case, but I mean with Hunter and Tomac, I mean those guys are healthy. I don't see how Webb's going to be able to hold those guys off unless they all have issues like they had at this Triple Crown. But once again, this is a Triple Crown, so yeah, like I said, it's awesome for Cooper Webb. It's another guy to get up there and win. I mean, the other guys had rough nights. Someone's had to win it, but I don't know. I still need to see more from Cooper Webb as long as these top 5 guys, including Kenny, are still up there and healthy. I mean, I don't know, Justin. Where do you put Webb? We have the top 5. We got Sexton, Tomac, Hunter, Webb, and Roxon. To me, I probably have Webb maybe above
Fourth.
Roxon in 4th, if not
Yeah.
close. I mean, Roxon has shown more high end speed and he's doing better so far. I mean, obviously he got the first win, but so you agree. So I mean, even that's still 3 guys that we think is ahead of Webb right now. So he's gonna need some help if he's gonna chase down this title.
Yeah, I think ultimately these East Coast rounds, the softer the dirt, the more ruddy the dirt, definitely moves more percentage to Cooper Webb to win
Yeah.
compared to these other guys. I think, Sexton does have a little bit more mistakes when we start getting to these ruts. I think the anomaly is going to be Tomac, but Tomac has to stay healthy because Tomac can pretty
Yep.
much rip everything, but he just hasn't stayed healthy. Sexton, head case when it comes to those ruts. Hunter, we're still really waiting for him to take that jump in a full main event to win. I mean, he rode really great this weekend. And then
Yeah.
Roxon, I mean, who knows with Roxon? He always starts off strong and then fiddles out throughout the year. So I think moving East Coast,
Yep.
it gives Webb a better chance to win. But as long as Tomac's there, I don't think Webb's going to be able to do it.
Yeah, I'm with you. And then James, I mean, I feel like this weekend in Glendale is really big for Webb. I think he's got to go out there and at least get a podium. But I think if he goes to Glendale and he gets another 6th place, I feel like they're just gonna kind of put him, a little too far out of reach without, these guys going down. But I don't know. Where do you put Webb and Glendale? Do you think this is something that he has to go out there and back it up again, or is he still going to be okay if he gets a 6th place if Tomac, Sexton, or Hunter wins?
No, I think Webb's got to go out and shred this week. He's got to back it up, go back to back, show that he does have the power, the speed to compete with those faster guys, and give himself a little more of that confidence that I'm sure he's got after this week. He's got to go back to back, or else he's gonna fall down again and kind of stay there.
I think
Yeah,
it's too
and
late,
I mean,
possibly.
it very well could be. Like I said, I mean, I hope all these guys stay healthy, but history shows us that's not going to happen. But I mean, the one thing that's going against Webb is that Hunter, Tomac, both feel like they probably let this one get away from them. So they're going to be chomping at the
Yeah.
bit at Glendale. Sexton is a wild card. He could win any given day. So, I mean, there's a lot of these guys that are going to come out swinging. And I think Tomac's notoriously
Yeah.
good at Glendale too. So, I mean, he's got some other factors playing in that these other guys are going to want to bounce back and go out there and rip too. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see how Webb bounces back this weekend. All right. The next guy I have in here, Sexton, continues to get in his own way. He damn near hit the gate again. Dude, I don't know about you, but dude, this guy's got to be the most frustrating rider I've ever watched.
Yeah.
I can agree on that. It's fucking unbelievable. I
Yeah,
mean, this guy.
100%, dude. It's like, holy shit, again, dude.
Like, I literally can't, like, I've watched it for years and there's not, can't think of, I mean, other than Vince Freeze just being like a dumbass, but like Sexton, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, have you not learned to not, because he 100% tried to time the gate and this time he held up to where he didn't fucking hit it, but it's like, what are you doing, dude? You just look so good at A2 and you come out here and you do the same shit over and over again. This guy has all the potential and skill to win, but the guy just fucking brain farts most of the time. And then he loses the front end again. He completely lost steam in that first race too, which is unlike Sexton. Usually he can charge to the pack, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, what do you take away from Sexton this week? I mean, honestly, I'm just fucking dumbfounded by the guy.
Dude, this is just same old Sexton that we've seen. You know, he showed he had speed last week, but he does this every year. He crashes a couple races, he wins a couple races, and you know, this is I don't even know what the hell to think of the guy. You know, he's like you said, he could beat Tomac straight up if he really puts his heart into it, or he can come in fucking ninth. Like it's really up to the week, dude. Like I don't know what to think about him. It's frustrating because I always want to put him in my goddamn Rocky Mountain picks, and it just fucks me half the time.
Hey, you shouldn't have changed it, dude. You
Yeah,
shouldn't have changed them.
Yeah.
I know, dude. Don't even get me started on that. But yeah,
Justin,
Sexton just more same old Sexton.
But Justin, still a part of me thinks that this fucking guy can still win the title. If it
You never
clicks and he
fucking know with
fucking maybe takes
Sexton.
Adderall before the races or maybe smokes a bowl, he
Fuck,
could go on
dude.
a fucking absolute tear too.
He might need a fucking Xanax too, dude. You might as well fucking get him one of those. I mean, like you said, he is only 14 points down. So, I mean, yeah, if he does come back and win it, I mean, are you shocked? I mean, that's what we try to want to see from Sexton is to go on that run. But, I mean, like James said, everything's stacked up and proven that he won't be able to. I mean, he's just mentally not fit and mentally always makes a mistake, and it's always on him normally. I mean, I don't know really anyone that's ever hit a gate as a pro, and then let alone see him do it 2 times within 2 years, and then
Multiple
let alone
gates.
see him do it
Yeah.
again within like 3 weeks. Like, how? I mean, does he need to go to the high des? And does Tony Alessi got to get back out there and put the boots on, dude, and have his daughter show Sexton how to do a start or something? Because holy shit, I saw a video of Alessi's daughter that's like 6 do a better start on a 65 than Sexton.
Dude, I just think it's all in his head. And like Stewart, like he was on the Pulp show, he talked about it to where he thinks that Sexton has
Yep.
this weird belief that he has to get the whole shot to win. And just like, dude, you don't need to do that. You've done 40
Because
at the
he's always
first.
trying
You
to
did.
cheat the gate, dude. He's fucking
Yeah.
counting or whatever
Like
he's
he's
doing.
putting
He's-
so much
yeah.
pressure on himself to where if he doesn't get the whole shot that he doesn't think he's gonna win. It's like, dude, like that's not the case. All you gotta do is honestly top 5 start, and you probably have a great chance of winning just about every damn race out there.
Yeah,
So it's
top
just
done
like,
it
10.
before.
yeah,
Top
like what are
10.
you doing, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Top 10 and he's in there. And in the lap, he's going to be in the top 5.
yeah. So I really don't get it with this guy. I mean, it's like
And
I
that's
said,
what's
super
crazy. He
frustrating to
went from like
watch. The kid's got all the
22nd to
talent and the
8th.
speed, and yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. He's still
It's like in
freaking.
one lap.
He rips through some of his best rides have been through the pack where he just turns his brain off and just goes
Yeah.
and just like,
Just
dude,
go.
you're
Just
hurting
ride the
yourself
dirt
before you
bike.
even start. So yeah, I don't know, but then once again, won't be surprised if he comes out in Glendale and wins, and kind of backs it
By
back up.
20
But like you
seconds.
said, I mean, 14 points back. We just saw Hunter take 13 points out of Eli Tomac's 17-point lead in one weekend.
Yeah.
Tomac's only up 4
Yeah, 4
points now
points.
over Hunter. So I mean, that got depleted right away just after one triple crown. So definitely interesting. All right, that's enough
He
of
only lost 4
Sexton. I'm getting
points,
pissed off
but
just talking about him. Yeah.
Maybe Sexton.
All right. So
Needs to
then,
start backwards. Let him start
yeah,
backwards,
maybe he
dude.
needs to
Don't
get
even let him
last
see the
weekend.
fucking gate. Yeah,
Dead
like don't even
engine
let him look at the
backwards.
gate. Yeah, dude, just let him fucking react off of the roost, and then he can fucking like pivot like an enduro bike, dude, to his left and fucking go and let him work through the. Maybe that'll work. I don't know.
Yeah. They need to put like a blindfold over his goggles, and the team will remove it when the gate drops. So he just fucking goes.
Like he's a
But
fucking
I don't
horse
know.
or
Give him
That was
something,
just
dude.
spray painted tear off, dude.
exactly like, dude. That was just insane to me how he fucking still almost hit the gate again. He got really lucky. He was gonna get a lot of heat if he fucking hit that gate again. All right, shit. I gotta get a charger here soon. All right, and then last two guys I have on here, Tomac and Hunter. Honestly, both of them had pretty similar nights. I mean, they both won a race. They both crashed in a race. I mean, Tomac's was a little bit more sketchier than Hunter's, but I mean, James, and I'll pass over to you, then go to Justin. But I mean, like I mentioned, I think both of these guys feel like they got one. One got away from him, especially Hunter. He's still chasing that first win, but they were both in prime areas to get this win done. But they both had get offs, and that was the difference for the night.
Yeah, I mean, Hunter rode great, Tomac rode great, but like you said, Eric, two crashes is not going to help anybody. They each had one win, but would Hunter have won that race if Tomac didn't crash? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Hunter didn't beat Tomac. Or Hunter didn't beat Tomac straight up in that third moto. He went second, so Hunter, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could say it got away from him necessarily, but he rode good, and this is his second overall in a row. But if Tomac's not crashing in that first or that second moto, Hunter's not getting that first.
But
I agree with you on that
I can't
100%.
remember, but was Tomac leading when he went down? I thought he was still.
He would.
Because that
No,
was race
so
two,
he
right?
was like
just
he
race
just passed
two,
like
didn't he just
three
make a
guys.
pass and then
He just passed like three guys
end over?
in the first corner, and then at
he
the end
was
of the
on a
rhythm section,
crazy tear.
crashed.
Well, how far ahead was? Because Hunter won race two,
Yeah,
or
'cause
no, Hunter won race one. No, Kenny did. So
he
how far
won
ahead
race.
was Hunter
He
when Tomac went down though? Because then he would still have
let
to
me
get
look.
past
I'll
Sexton.
look.
Because no, Sexton got second in the first race. But that's what I'm wondering is I thought Hunter had that second race pretty wrapped up by the because Tomac went down. Wasn't it more like halfway throughout the race?
No,
Justin's trying to pull up the
it was
lap
the
chart,
fifth
Yeah, it was
but
lap. The fifth out of 17
I
laps.
thought it was a
So
little more early.
he went down early, and it shows that he was sixth at the line on the fifth lap. But if you watch it, he made like three passes then through that triple, and then in that 90. So he was up to third when he crashed. So he crashed in third place.
Yeah, he was making a hell of a push when he watered it up.
Yeah, he passed three guys in
With-
two
Gotcha.
sections.
10 minutes to go.
yeah. Which hey, I mean, who knows? I mean, Hunter held off Tomac at A2. Tomac
Yeah.
passed him. Hunter got him right back. So I don't know. Maybe Hunter would have put up a pretty good fight with them as well. But I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, but still, I mean, knowing Hunter, I think he ended up getting a seventh in that first race too. But yeah, I mean, both of them had that win kind of get away from it. Could have gone either way. And that's where I think that those guys are really going to have. I think they're going to have some fire heading into this next round for sure.
Hunter didn't make the pass
all
in
right.
that second
What
race
else?
for first until the 12th lap.
12th lap, yeah.
Oh, so you said 12 of 17, Justin?
They did
Yeah,
17
yeah,
laps
late
so-
in the race.
So yeah, I think definitely Tomac could have got
in
up
a
there.
12 lap in a
Yeah, in the
12-minute
second
main.
race.
That doesn't sound right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, that's
12
that's the
minutes,
last two things.
46 second
17
lap times or
laps.
whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's
And
damn
they
near a
did
full mini
17
event.
in the third
3
as
times.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
they did, was that 51 laps?
Yeah. Damn, that's nuts. All right, what else? What else stood out to you guys as far as the 450 class before we get into the good, the bad, and the ugly?
I mean, it'd been a whole lot cooler if Justin Cooper would have got to 8th for my bets. That would have been that would
Yeah,
have been
he's been a
nice.
letdown. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, I hit
And
my bet. I don't even remember what that was, dude.
and if Kenny would have fucking won, I would have fucking had first place in fucking Rocky. I would have got the right first place race winner, and my fucking prediction would have been right from last week. But I know James over here fucking had to
I
say
only
Webb,
needed him
but
top
he didn't even
two.
have faith in him to pick him for his fantasy team.
I know, dude. God damn it. I was so mad. I literally had him up until right after qualifying, dude. I told you guys that morning I'm not changing my fucking picks. I made him on like whatever day it was, and I changed it. I had a few too many Coors Lights, and I went against my better judgment.
Dude,
See,
I
and you
even
know
said
what?
he
I'm
was
gonna
ripping
hold that
too. I was
against you
on
because
Webb's trade.
Justin gave you props that you picked it right, but you didn't pick him in your Rocky Mountain. So I'm calling BS. You
Yeah,
didn't pick Webb
dude.
to win because you
He
changed
Yeah.
your fucking
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, he didn't even have faith. Yeah, the fucking flaker over
Dude,
here.
I had faith. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Tomac was on a fucking tear. 46-second qualifier, only guy
Yeah,
in the field. Come on.
yeah, but Webb was
The writing was
fucking
Yeah.
on the
ripping
wall.
too. Maybe it needs to be on your forehead.
Yeah, no, I mean, Tomac
I
kind of
don't
gave
know.
you the telltale sign. He's like, that was damn near a perfect lap. I don't know what Tomac's second fastest lap time was. Actually, that would be kind of interesting to kind of see how close he was to that fast lap. But when a guy
Pull
comes
that
off and
up.
says that was damn near a perfect lap, that kind of tells you that it might have been a little bit of a one off. But the second lap, fastest lap, usually kind of tells me a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, crazy 450 class, a lot of inconsistencies.
47 flat.
So a half a
Oh,
second.
so 47 plus, so not far off. It was like a 46-second. Yeah.
He was pretty much
Yeah,
the
so
same as
basically
Chase.
half a
They would have
second
been.
difference
He
with
still
the
would have
second
won, I
fastest
think. But
lap. Yeah.
I mean, all the way down
But
to
then I think they
15th
said
was only a second
Sexton threw
off
down the
from
fastest
Sexton.
lap of the day in race one. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
all right. Well, let's get into the good, the bad, and the ugly here. I'll start it off with the good. I think pretty easy pick here. I went with Webb. He gets his first win of the year. Was the most consistent. Got the job done. No, it wasn't anything flashy, but honestly, what does Cooper Webb do that's ever flashy? That's not on a 250F. But yeah, I got him as my good performance. He got the job done. He still owns Roxon's ass. So yeah, that story continues. But James, who you got as your good performance?
Yeah, I got Webb as well, man. I said it last week, although I didn't put him in my goddamn fantasy. He's always consistent in these Triple Crowns. He won Arlington last year. He loves those Texas races, Texas Triple Crowns. That third moto save, casing whatever cross
Mm-hmm.
rut to case to off the track to coming back and salvaging a third. That was a hell of a ride he put in there. So
That was the
better than
last
anything we've
race
seen out of
too,
him so
wasn't
far
it?
this season.
That was the
Yeah, it
last
was
race
race
of the night
3.
that he did that. That's crazy.
Yeah, so that shit was crazy. And then, just this classic, consistent Webb won the Triple Crown. He didn't win a race, but he still won the overall because he was just kind of hanging back and doing what Webb does. So he's getting a good ride.
Yeah, I think last year, I think Sexton did the same thing at Glendale. I think he ended up winning the overall without winning a race. So it happens. It's more common in these Triple Crowns and these guys sweeping them, with the talent that they have.
Yeah.
Justin, who do you got as your good performance?
I mean, what are you guys gonna read my notes off again or what? I mean, yeah, Webb. I mean, first win for him of the season. Blue Crew
We'll give you a
baby,
pass on this
Yamaha.
one.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks, I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, like you guys have already pretty much touched on everything. I mean, he was the most consistent throughout the night. I think we really needed to see Webb. I mean, I think we all thought he at least needed a podium this week. To kind of keep the season alive, and he was able to get a win. So yeah, Blue Crew, Webb's out there throwing the number one out, and been a lot cooler if he would have finger banged Roxon over the finish line, like Deegan did to Kitchen.
Yeah. No, I mean, he definitely could have, but I don't know. I think doing a finger bang for getting third is probably not
Jeez, Eric, you got
the
dial
move
up
like
today
Ryder
or
P
what?
did. Anyway. No, it's my phone. It keeps dying, and like none of my chargers are fucking working. All right, well, let's go into the bad performance of the night.
Yeah, what did you
All
say?
right, all right,
Oh,
all
let's go.
right.
Let's go into the bad performance of the night. I end up having Savachi. He's been having a lot of good momentum as of late, but really kind of falls off. This round sounds like he broke his toe, but yeah, kind of an ugly night for Savachi. Justin, who you got for your bad?
Yo,
I
I
can't
can't
hear
hear
a
a word
fucking
you're
thing,
saying,
dude.
Eric.
Neither can I.
Oh shit! How about now?
All right, for my bad, I don't know who you picked for your bad,
That
but
whatever you just said was silent.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
dude, it was
Can you guys hear me
fucking.
now?
We didn't hear a fucking thing. Nope.
Oh fuck! All right.
Oh, I don't know if it's your AirPods. Like you're just all
I think
lagging
it's
out. You'll like be silent.
yeah,
That'll say everything you said in like 2 seconds.
yeah. He's like
Shit.
Call of
I
Duty
think it's my
servers, dude.
phone
Black
that's
Ops
dying. Let me
1.
go try to find a different charger. Justin, go ahead with your bad
So one of us
performance.
has
Who you
got bad
got?
connection. I don't know who.
No, yeah, no, it's him. I could hear you for just fine, James. God, fucking Texas people, dude.
Oh, oh,
He's good
How
though.
about
No,
now?
I mean
oh,
at least for.
reconnecting.
Oh, here we go.
Really? What the hell? How about now? You guys hear me now?
Nope, you're
Going once, going
reconnecting.
twice.
Good old AT&T for you.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna call customer service, dude. I might have to write a letter, dude. Shit, hey, this where call 1-800 Verizon if you want updated 5G LTE
Oh,
wherever you're
there it
at.
goes.
Fucking A.
I mean, at least for my bad,
This
James.
thing's
At least
tripping
my
out
bad. I'm
now.
gonna just go with Tomac. I mean, 13th in that second
Tomac,
moto. Yeah, I mean that
Yo,
ruined his
obviously.
night. But I mean, he
fuck.
rode good the other races. I mean, that second moto he was on a tear. He came through ripping. So it just sucks that he made a mistake. But I'm just glad he didn't get hurt because normally something like that from Tomac is definitely going to lead to an injury with the way that things have been going the last few years. I mean, it's Tampa breaking his leg. It wasn't even he didn't even crash. So the fact that he was able to get away and then come out and win was,
Yeah,
I
I
thought, a pretty big
just
deal.
stretched his Achilles. And that was it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Tomac was definitely on a tear, dude. He was ripping despite his crash. He was shredding. Fastest qualifier. And that third moto he was ripping as well. So I wouldn't say he had a bad ride at all. I think he got unlucky in that crash, but I can't consider that a bad ride by any means.
Yeah. Who's your bad?
Bad dude, Sexton. As we kind of touched on everything already. Hit the gate. Just couldn't really get shit going. No, or almost hit the gate, I guess you could say.
It's
Six
unbelievable.
overall after coming off of it's ridiculous. Six overall. Now we're just right back to typical Sexton after the highs and lows that we've seen from this guy from a win to now back to six. It's this isn't the first bad ride I've given him this season, and I'm not sure it's going to be the last.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Sexton, like we said earlier, I don't know how you almost hit the gate multiple times as a pro rider. I mean, how many starts do you do during the week? I mean, if you're almost even hitting the gate, fucking just go do starts. It's not that hard. But I mean, I was kind of shocked in that we talked earlier about it, how he faded a little bit in that one race. So, what about for your ugly? Who would you take as your ugly, for the race?
Ugly dude, I'm going back-to-back weeks. Aaron Plessinger, dude, he couldn't break
Yep.
a top 10 as a factory guy in 3 motos. He got beat by Christian Craig. I guess I saw something that he said he got hurt in the second moto and then it was hurting him in the third moto, so he couldn't, ride well. But dude, this is the same shit we saw from AP last week. How the fuck are you a factory KTM guy
Oh,
with the likes of Eli Tomac and you can't crack a top
you're
10,
good.
dude,
It's not
in
recording.
three?
And you got
That shit, my
fucking
phone fucking was tripping out hardcore.
yeah,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
bugging out.
yeah, dude.
Dude,
That fucking
I have
AT&T.
fucking look at this shit, dude. I have fucking 3 fucking chargers over here.
I
Hold on.
can't see shit. Your camera's not on, jackass.
There you go.
Trying to
Dude, this
find one that
guy.
fucking worked.
Dude, this guy's fried over
Jesus.
here. Oh, look, there he
But
is.
no, I'll just post whatever we have. I mean, we got fucking
No, it's still
90% of it
recording.
anyways.
It's
So
still
You got
recording right
enough.
now. It's recording
yeah.
still.
I think it is
No,
still
but
recording.
it's just I can't like adjust it or like add like more onto it.
Yeah, we're Gucci. We're fine. It says we still got a minute 10 going. But
What?
Eric, we're talking about ugly. So who's your ugly for this week?
No, you're tripping out.
Yeah, Justin, you're tripping out now,
Okay.
dude.
What the fuck?
It's all right. We'll just do with what we have, and we got 95% of the way to go and for it to complete it, honestly. So
Am I
we'll
bugging
be
now?
good. If people
Good enough
complain
to get
about
some
it.
clips.
I'm surprised they even go if they listen that long anyway.
If people start picking up that it's getting fucked up at the end, we're in good hands.
We're in good
Things
hands,
are making it that far into the
Exactly.
podcast.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. So fine with me. But well, let me stop recording.
They